the scholarship can be used at a private school, and they're basically taking with them the money that goes to the school to educate the child in the public school. They just take it with them in the form of a scholarship to a private school. So we're using existing funds. This is not a new line item. It's not additional money. We're just recognizing that the way we fund schools, money goes to a school to educate a specific child, and in the case of special ed, it's weighted heavier for kids with special needs, where they can take that money with them to a private school that may better serve their needs or may have a specific program that really works for that child. So that's the beauty of this bill, is that you're getting really meaningful reform within the existing budget that we have, which is not that great. But also, we're going to have to put resources behind this when the economy recovers. This is not something that is an ideal place here where we are now. So this is the first step among many to try to meet the needs of this group. Well, I think it's encouraging that the legislature and the House sees the value in the idea. Now, there's, in debate and questions, there's obviously some issues that need to be taken care of in the bill to make sure that it functions in a way that'll work and everybody will be happy with. But I think the vote today demonstrates their strong support and recognition that these families deserve the freedom to and the ability to choose where their child is educated, whether it's a different public school or a private school. And I think the vote demonstrates that. It's encouraging to me. I think it's encouraging to the families. But we do know we have our work cut out for us to try to address the issues that were raised.
Well, I'm very interested in this bill. As a longtime advocate for students with learning disabilities, I'm involved with Trinity School, and Trinity is a unique school in the Oklahoma City area whose mission is specifically to serve students who have a learning difference and those who benefit from a small classroom situation. Children at Trinity have a variety of different disabilities. We like to use the word difference because it's a friendlier, kind of the newer way of describing a different way of learning, but a way that sometimes is not efficiently addressed in the public schools. Dyslexia or ADD, ADHD, those are familiar, attention deficit disorder, auditory processing, sensory processing, high functioning Asperger's, which is on the autism spectrum. We have students that fit all of those categories, and many of them have come from situations where they just were not able to receive the services they need, or they were stuck in the process. And I think that's what's so important about this House Bill 3393, is that it's really the first step, I think, in a process of giving parents a choice to be able to get services for their child in a more efficient manner. And our public schools do a wonderful job of teaching many children, but some of the children are not able to be served in particular school districts, and so I think they need that alternative.
My background is as an intervention specialist. I'm currently the head of school for a small private school here in Oklahoma City, Trinity School, and my interest in this bill is just to find the right fit for each student, for them to get the education that they need with the special needs that they have. Not one program will take care of all needs. I feel that parents should have a choice in the type of education that a student should receive. Students with special needs tends to do better in a small classroom environment where you have about a 1-to-6 ratio or something around that. They need specialized programs to help them through learning the skills that they need, such as a child with language-based learning differences. The same program's not going to work well for them as a child that maybe has autism. You need to find the perfect fit for your child. Public schools cannot always be the perfect fit for every learning disability. That these students are intelligent and they are able to learn, but the program needs to fit their needs, and they need a multisensory program in a small classroom environment.
We have several success stories in our school. One of our students came, and after being in our school for 2 months in a small classroom environment with reading programs, she was for the first time reading on grade level. Since then, she has remained above benchmark. We also have another student that was with us from kindergarten, and she has severe dyslexia. She's now making a 4.0 in high school, and she tested out of the IEP standards for even having a learning disability. She's scoring above average on her IQ test, and she's now scoring above average in her achievement. So there's not a discrepancy between that cognitive ability and their achievement anymore. We are talking about changing an entire person's life. We're talking about actually saving their life in many instances. They get this success, they learn what they need to learn, they have the confidence that they can go on to college, they can go on to a technical school, that they're going to be productive citizens in society. And that's exactly what we're seeing our students leave and be able to do. We're actually changing the life of an individual person, and to me that's what this bill is going to do. It's going to change the life of many students, not just the few that's already has a success story.